You would trim it down. What do we do with an eye round?
Roast it.
Tie it and roast
Yeah, we can roast it, tie it,
Slice it thinly.
slice it thinly, or we could braise it. And today we're going to count it as a braise. We're going to mix it in with our beef shoulder roasts today. And we're going to send it out to the kitchen as shoulder roast. And they will never know. It'll be perfect. Alright, so that's what we're going to do with that. All of these cuts, except for the top round, are going to get sent out as shoulder. This is the what? Bottom round. What would you do with the bottom round? I would trim the outside of it, and I'll let one of the teams do it because we have only a few of these shoulder quads. So basically what I want you to do here is trim the outside layer, right? Push the knife through like so. Trim the outside layer, and then trim off this heavy collagen that's on the side here. This is called the silver side in England. You would peel this off. See that? How it comes off?
Mm-hmm.
So you just hold it and off it goes. And then we're going to, you can trim off the top a little bit, make it nice. And then we're going to divide it the long way. Actually, there's a natural seam here that we could separate through. Well, no, we'll just divide it the long way. We're going to cut it straight down the middle the long way, block off the ends a little bit, and we're going to make it into maybe like 4 nice tying roasts, all right, for braising. So clean it up, cut it straight down the middle, block off the end where I have my little score lines, all right? So that'll be a project for another few people. Then we have this. This is the knuckle. The knuckle works good as a roast, or it works good as a braise. What's this? Not blood vessel.
Silver skin.
Not silver skin.
called the connective
It's
tissue.
bone
Bone
connective tissue. Right. Periosteum, the bone sheath. All right, and that's on there because it was attached to the large round bone or femur bone. Tough?
Yes.
And unsightly. Then we have this little section here. When we open this up, there's sort of a little flap. Take this off. See, the knuckle isn't one muscle, it's multiple muscles. What could you do with this?
Cubes?
Yeah, cubes. The cubes out of this might not be, the best for stew because they're a little more tender. Actually, might be good for what? What do you do? What kind of cube would you grill?
Kebab?
A kebab, right. So if I marinated this, I might be able to do a kebab out of it. Or I might be able to take something like this. The knuckle in general, I could take, separate into some smaller pieces. Open it up, right, like so. Maybe even keep going.
Icing, Steve?
Stuff it and roll.
Stuff it and roll it.
We're gonna stuff it, right? With what?
Deliciousness.
Well done. Eat.
I don't care. I've showed you how to do it. I showed you how to make the raw material. That's my job. You stuff it with whatever you like. You're the chef. That's what the rest of the building is for. All right? My job is to show you how to get to this point, and I'm going to stuff it with beef fat. Would you stuff it with beef fat? No, I just need something with color so that I create some sort of differentiation. I need a contrast. I might stuff it with some prosciutto fat, though. You know, that fat on the outside of your prosciutto? Ah, yeah, maybe a little bit of that. Most likely, I would stuff it with, what, a nice mushroom duxelle. Chanterelle mushrooms. You know why those?
More flavor.
Good.
Because I can get them for free by my house.
What? Where do you live?
They grow wild in the woods. Make a nice chanterelle mushroom paste. Roll it up. Then what?
Time.
Tie it or meat glue it. Huh? Yes, it's called transglutaminase. There's a product called Activa, produced by a company called Engimoto. And what it is it breaks down the muscle fibers using an enzyme and then recombines them into a new muscle. You could do this to your fingers and they never come apart.
Suck.
Does that actually work?
Someone's thinking about it.
I knew Gabe was.
I-
called me.
No. But the idea is it would be able to, you'd be able to seal this closed without using a string.
Chef, how do you do the knot?
Yeah, on the
I-
video,
I
video
think-
was
Video way
pretty
too
quick.
fast. Way too fast.
Yeah, you're too slow. You're supposed to slow down the film.
How? It's YouTube.
I don't know. You go like this. Like this.
Do it one more time.
I'm gonna show it. Don't worry. The point is what?
Keeps it
You
together.
roll it.
You roll up that piece of meat and you make a roulade, a braciole, a popiette. There's 1,000 names for it. A shaker steak. A matambre. You never heard of shaker steak before?
There's steak and shake.
Oh, I love steak and shake.
I wish they had one of that here.
I know.
Nope. Sorry.
No,
It's too far
that's not what I'm talking about. A stuffed shaker steak. It's a Pennsylvania Dutch thing. Go to Lancaster. Go, you got shaker steak? And they'll say, why, yes, go see this guy. It's yummy. It'd be so yummy.
Is it your stomach?
And then what? You slice. And it's all stuffed on the inside. Ooh la la. And the jelly roll. And how much did I charge you? Yes, a lot. For your party, for your function, for your wedding. I served you knuckle? That's all I can say. And you loved it? And you said it was great? And it cost me how much per pound?
$1.80.
And the other guy's serving strip loin? That's even a better joke.
And they didn't like the strip one.
Huh?
And they didn't like the strip one.
No, they liked it fine. Just that guy's out of business in 4 years and you're still in there. Because you know how to make the knuckle into something yummy. All right. The rest of it, you're going to take like this, and you're going to separate it. Here's the seam. See the seam?
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to open that up, and then you're going to turn this into 2 roasts. Now we're going to do the shoulder clad. So what are we going to do with this? You're going to take off this. First you're going to trim the bottom. And you're
Cutting
gonna take off
fourths.
this, then you're gonna split it, you're gonna take off the end, and you're gonna split it down the middle, and you're gonna cut it in half. And then those are gonna be 4 roasts. What are we gonna do with this?
Roast.
Tie it. What are we gonna do with this?
Tied to roast.
You're going to split it first and then tie it into a roast. Don't over trim it. This is pretty well trimmed. Oh, straight. All right, that's done. Then we get to the clod. All right, this is the beef shoulder clod. You're going to take this. You're going to trim the underside. You see this muscle here? That's called twitch muscle. Why would a cattle have a twitch muscle?
Thighs.
It twitches the hide to keep the flies off. So remove it. All right. Trim all this down off the outside. I have what? 2 more